Hello, welcome to the very first Game Latte mini vlog where I'm just going to pick a topic that I stumbled on. I'm going to either rant or rave about it probably, or just discuss it with you. I'm gonna try to keep these short and sweet so I can put these out a lot faster so that I have more videos on my channel. Right now it's difficult for me to keep the rate with what I have because the editing takes so long and I can be quite busy during the week, so sometimes I end up not being able to do a vlog at all or just do once a week. So with these, I'm gonna try to make this some more of not a daily occurrence, but at least more often so that there's something happening. So today's topic is going to be vaporware. The term vaporware anyway. And basically this term came about, I think, at a Microsoft conference in 1990 or 80, I can't remember exactly. And it was used to define something that was a product that was announced but wasn't actually going to come out ever. So it's a software that hasn't even been in development. And that the companies even said, oh, we're going to have this, but they actually had no intention of working on it, or very little. Or maybe they were on the planning stages and they decided to scrap it later on, but didn't actually come out and say, oh, this is canceled. So people don't really know what is happening with this thing. And so it's called Vaporware because it's a company basically selling nothing, selling steam, selling vapor. So anyway, it gets on my nerves when it's used to describe an MMO that's in current production, or a game, any game that's in current production that has a lot of information out there, that has interviews with some of the members of the dev team or the marketing people, that has interviews, what else? Articles that has, oh, I'm like flailing now, videos, presentations, and more than that, that that there's a current public closed beta test. It's closed, but it is public. And that there's beta testers out there that may or may not be, breaking the NDA and talking about it. But that there is work going on, and you're calling this vaporware just because you are personally frustrated because you don't have enough information as you want, because you're really excited, you've hyped yourself up to high heaven, and now that maybe the game is getting close to release, so all those teams are working really hard on getting everything ready for launch. That means the marketing team is probably really busy with, whatever, I don't know if they're involved with publishing or, getting interviews in line or what, but I'm sure, it involves a lot more than we as players know. Community representatives really can't do anything if the dev team don't give them anything to work on or talk about. So they often, in the last few months before games release, the community reps are usually busy just handling the community and making sure that nothing really gets out of hand, and maybe trying to squeeze a few screenshots or something from the dev team. But the dev team is probably just raging busy trying to get everything done, especially if there's a new build to be worked on, or major tweaks and stuff like that. Even little tweaks can take a long time to do. So when you call something this stuff is happening in the background, it's not immediately obvious to you, but you can take a good guess that it is. You call it vaporware just because you want to play it right now. Well, I don't know, I find that it's pretty disrespectful, and it's had me kind of in a tiffy, where I've actually even copy-pasted the definition of vaporware on these community forums. And one guy even replied to me, yeah, I don't think this game is being worked on anymore. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? And the game in question is the Old Republic. And I'm like, how the heck can you come and say that you don't think this game is being worked on anymore? Really? I mean, there's evidence to the contrary, en masse, like a lot. It's everywhere. So anyway, I just thought that A, it's frustrating to see, and B, it's kind of funny. I don't know. People are getting so upset and such a tiffy over you know, something that's probably about to come out. And if it's not coming out in holiday 2011, I'm talking about Tor now specifically, it will come out sometime 2012. You might have to wait till next spring, which is kind of a year delay from the original spring 2011 projected date. But I'm willing to wait that long if it means that we get a product that's really smooth. I mean, if it's not smooth by then you can bitch if you want. But anyway, I don't think it's going to be, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Anyways, that's what I'm talking about, is my frustration with people calling games that are obviously in development vaporware just because they don't get to play right away. That's the impression that I get. So what do you guys think? Have you called anything vaporware, and why? If it's Duke Nukem, I totally understand, and that didn't even need to come out anyway, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, there's a lot of products out there that have been in development, I have a hard time with that word, development hell for years, or have been even canceled and not even come out. And that's really sad. But at the same time, if it's been in that stage for so long that the product itself becomes outdated, like Duke Nukem, then it's better to just, I think, to just leave it behind and say goodbye. That I will agree with the people that are, you know, calling certain products vaporware. But in a lot of these things, I find that the terminology is undeserved. So that's that. So I hope you enjoyed this mini vlog. I'm not going to put a introduction to this, so let me know if you prefer to have the intro music or not. I mean, I don't know. I just want to basically click the button right there that stops record and just upload this to YouTube right away. So I'm using the Logitech software to do this. This is my new camera. It does HD. It's pretty awesome. I'm very excited to be using it. But yeah, so I want to see how the software works. And if it's, you know, really fast and easy, then I'll keep doing these minis like this. But if you prefer to have the introduction, then I'll take it to Power Director, is the software I use to edit my videos. So then I'll have to use that. I don't use Power Director to upload directly to YouTube, though you can. But I find that the software is really sluggish. So I just produce it in Power Director, and then I just go through my browser to upload stuff, because I find that's a lot more reliable. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.